I think I've grown, like, realizing it's, like, having a relationship with God is not all about the emotional and whether you feel it, but it's, like, you need to just love God and worship Him, like, because it's not about you.
Well, this past year, I've really, like, started, like, coming to Sanctuary and Truth more. And it's been really awesome, and I feel really, like, closer to God, and I feel like I know Him better now, and that, like, that's going to be better for, like, my future.
I guess I have gotten more perspective and just, like, in His creation, like, in different things, just, like, how intense His creation is and like how complex it is.
Like most of all, like I really like Sanctuary. I don't know. I have like a really big passion for singing, so like when I come to worship here, I don't know, it's just something new every week, and it's kind of like interesting.
Well, I came here to Great Lakes, and I've put myself out of my comfort zone and gone deeper into Christ. Really thought that the Detroit mission trip like had a really big impact on my spiritual life, because it like got me again out of my comfort zone and to like help others that really needed their help, like our help.
Definitely the youth rally. That's been nice. I really like that part, and especially the like find people that like would you think would lead you back, and then the part where you went with someone that you trusted to pray, and I found that really meaningful.
The one series I really liked was the one with Surrender with Francis Chan, and I just liked how he told us we need to, how there is like the four steps or whatever of surrendering yourself to God and everything, and like, I mean, some people, they struggle with being able to surrender themselves, but when you really think about it and have the 4 different steps, or how many steps it was, it's kind of cool to see that night when you think to yourself, oh, I'm going to give up this, I'm going to give up this, I'm going to give up this, and then when you, at the end of the series, I thought about it and I was like, oh, that actually really does help.
I am more open with my beliefs, and I know a bit more about my faith and what I believe in.
I guess I've just had a lot of classes where praying is involved, or like I'm trying to pray more often on my own.
Going to Great Lakes has definitely helped, and things like Sanctuary and Truth are definitely something that has brought me out with God and stuff.
I guess it was a big one. And then when I came to Great Lakes, like, got involved in the youth group and Sanctuary and stuff like that, and that kind of brought me closer, because back home I didn't really get those opportunities. I know, like, a lot of the stuff we do in Truth, like the series we do with Surrender and stuff, kind of opened my eyes to stuff and helped me realize more things about myself and how I should be and how God wants me to be and stuff like that.
I think maybe like Detroit, just going there and seeing everything that's happening down there and all the bad that's there, but then all the help that's happening, probably like opened my eyes a lot more to the things that are unseen and that I'm unaware of.
I know you've talked a lot about that whole idea of like community, so I think that's something I'm trying to implement in my life a lot. In general, I'm empathetic to like specific people, but I think I need to be more like around, if that makes sense. It's not a good word for it, but just accepting like, all people, all Christians.
I've definitely grown in knowledge, and I've learned a lot, maybe more so about myself than I had in the past few years, and I definitely feel closer. But one thing that I've kind of taken note of, at the beginning of the year I was really on fire because of my surroundings beforehand, and now that I've kind of gotten used to, you know, maybe not the closest per se, but the ability to become closer is so much more easy around me that I tend to actually seemingly back away because I take advantage of what God has to offer, maybe.
Well, like last week I got baptized, and the weekend before that I was talking to like Brad Cook, and we were talking about like steps in your life and everything, and it just seemed like the next step in my life, like learning more and paying attention more and all this stuff, and just like getting a lot of stuff out of like the lessons at church or something, and then just learning a lot more, and then getting baptized was the next step, and it was great. Yeah.
Lift off this blindfold, let me see again, and bring back the water, let your ships roll in, and my heart she left a hole.